Good morning. Actually, good afternoon. We're pulled off I-70 highway just past the exit for Hanksville. And my dad's opening the gate here. And we're driving in to go see the Black Dragon Canyon Petroglyphs. We originally drove past this little dirt pull-off the first time around, and we had to drive up through that little section, and it is amazing through there. Wow. The only problem is there's like nowhere to turn around. So like if you miss this, it's like you got to go pretty dang far to find a turnaround. Well, we had to park at the end of this little turn right here because we just scraped right there. Luckily, that's just sand, not some kind of hard rock or something, so we didn't do any damage, but yeah, it just gets worse right here. And we're in a little Hyundai car, and we don't want to trash it here on day one. So we're just gonna park it and walk it in. And you can tell by all the cars up here that this is where the party's at. All right, we've made it out to the trailhead. It looks like the round trip distance is about 2 miles. And this is a look at the map. There are 2 different canyons. One of them has an arch in it, and the other one has some petroglyphs. It's like in the high 50s, maybe the low 60s right now, and it is hot out here. Not to mention it's overcast, and we're not really even getting blasted with the sun. I mean, I cannot imagine what this place is like in the heat of the summer. It'd be unbearable. I couldn't do it. I need like a sweatband or something for my head. Yeah, it looks like we're still heading in the correct direction. We got some exposure right here. My goodness. Wow. That goes straight down. And the trail just turned to sand. It's nice. We should be getting real close to the split. My goodness. I feel like we've hiked pretty far. We've just come around the corner, and this is what we've got next. Yeah, I feel like we're coming up to something here. Looks like the canyon definitely splits. And we've made it up here to the split. If you stay over here to the left, that'll take you to the Petroglyphs. Or if you go to the right, that will take you over to Spirit Arch. And it looks like there's a mob of people over there by Spirit Arch. So I think we should head over there. And this is the first color that I've seen out here. It looks like we need to hike it across this rocky section, which is pretty cool. There's like a mob of kids up here yelling and screaming. Oh, this is cool though. And there it is. It looks like there's a little pond back here. Am I seeing that right? Is that water? Yeah, that's water. It looks like we have made it to the end of this short little canyon. And it feels really good back here. We're kind of in the shade. We got this nice little breeze swirling around. Feels really good. And it probably would have been smart to bring some water on this hike. It's a little longer than I thought it was going to be. We only spent a minute or two standing under the split arch, but we're going to keep the hike going, and we're going to head on over to that other canyon and check out the petroglyphs. This canyon wall is pretty wild looking. We just doubled back to the trail split. We have just come from that area, and we're now on the trail that leads over to the petroglyphs. And we're gonna run over here and check these out real quick. This is pretty wild back here. I mean, there's a trail, but it gets a little crazy every so often. This is awesome back here. I'm loving it. I think we're getting close. I know we're getting close because it looks like the canyon ends right up here. They're around here somewhere. I feel like they're going to be over here to the right. Yep, I see them. And there's a little social trail that leads over. And I believe that is the rock art. It's pretty small, but that's pretty cool. What you got for the GPS? I didn't even bring mine. 6.7. All right, we've gone 1.67, and we did that in 55 minutes. So it looks like we saw everything in this little immediate area, and it's time to go. It's time to head on back. We're gonna take it back to the car and see if we can continue to drive down the road that we were parked on, and we're hoping that leads down to the Black Dragon Canyon Petroglyph. That's the one that we came here to see. It's like this big dragony thing. Looks really awesome. We've almost made it back out to the somewhat scary part. You can see the trail just winds around. It goes right along the edge there. Right there, that step right there. Wow, yeah, the trail is like a foot wide right there, and it slopes right down. We got the campsite right out there in front of us. I'm thinking maybe a quarter mile out, and then we've just got to walk down that little section of road that we couldn't drive up, and then we'll be back at the car. And we have made it back down to the beginning of the trail. All right, and we're just hiking back down the road, and this is probably going to add a good half mile to our total. We're back at the car. We just drank some water, and now we're going to head a little further and see if we can find the Black Dragon Canyon Petroglyph. We just drove down that part of the road. However, this is what we're driving. And we couldn't go any further. That thing is so low to the ground, it's not even funny. I'm not used to it. I'm used to my cross trek, and when I get out, it's like the ground is right there. But hey, it's doing the job. I'm not complaining. I just didn't want to take it over this part. I think in total, you're looking at about a half a mile from the main parking area. And we're almost out there. I can see the barricade right here in front of me. So yeah, we're gonna see it. This is a beautiful canyon. It's just full of ATVs. All right. It looks like the petroglyphs are way up high here. I'm gonna see if I can scramble up for a closer look. Right down here is the dragon. Supposedly that's supposed to be a dragon. Oh, I can see like the wings and the head sticking up the middle. It's kind of like a phoenix or something. The amount of people up at that petroglyph right now is pretty staggering. I'm gonna say like 20 people. They just like all showed up at the same time. It sounds like more people are coming up the canyon too. Wow. There are tons of people out here. And we've just about made it back. We got pretty close to the actual petroglyphs. I mean, maybe 2/3 of the way up the road. But yeah, now we gotta drive out of here. We're back, and we got the celebratory chocolate chip cookies. I know you're so jealous right now.
Yeah, so good.
But we hope you enjoyed it, and until the next one, y'all, peace.